Blackstone Publishing presents An Effective Life. Inspirational Philosophy from Dr. Covey's Life by Stephen R. Covey. This book is read by Walter Dixon. Dedicated to our grandchildren, born and unborn, who constantly inspire us. Introduction. Stephen R. Covey was a master teacher. Millions of people know this. It's not exactly a secret, but what people may not fully understand is that Stephen Covey was a master teacher because he was first a master student. He wasn't born Dr. Stephen R. Covey. As a little kid on the playground, he did not preach the principles of synergy during a particularly intense game of kickball. When he got older, he did not lecture visiting friends about putting first things first as they picked up toys before devouring an afternoon snack. It's an interesting idea, but it didn't happen. He paid attention to the world around him. He asked questions. He sought after new knowledge, and when he found a principle of knowledge that would help him be better, he fully embraced it. You can see this in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. People asked him all the time, "How? How did you come up with the 7 habits?" He would simply smile upon hearing the question, take a moment to contemplate it, and then answer with impeccable timing, "I didn't." Of course, anyone asking the question was confused by this response, but before a follow-up question could be presented, he delivered the answer. "I wrote the book," he would answer, "but the principles were known long before me. They are more like natural laws," he would say. "All I did was put them together to synthesize them for people." Conversations were his classroom. When you met him, he would envelop you in his strong handshake, his inviting presence. Whether you were a family member, a close friend, or an acquaintance, even if you bumped into him casually, you could spend the next few hours engaged in a meaningful conversation about family, friends, and work, life. The principles he shared were timeless. He spent well over 30 years studying, practicing, and refining the principles presented within The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He was always looking to teach these principles, to make them comprehensible and accomplishable, because he understood that never before has the world been so big. Opportunities unlike anything we have seen before await the next generation, but never before has the world been so small. Technology has linked us together in powerful and sometimes dangerous ways. The amount of knowledge at our fingertips is incalculable. With this grand amount of information, it becomes increasingly difficult to know what's right and what's wrong. As you interact with the world, what questions do you ask? There are some basic...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?